So, the world begins to shift. You all are at your own places at your own times at this very moment until you see the sky crack with a thunderous roar as the sky of the blue begins to crack with white and red, the clouds almost fading like they're on a painting, and then immediately shatter, beginning to twist and warp. And bits of the weave of magic begin to unravel in front of you as your hands begin to disintegrate as if turning to dust. The pain is excruciating, heartwarming, and heated. You feel as if you were being ripped apart from the inside out until you all fade out from the very pain itself. You find yourselves waking up at the start of a hallway. The hallway is clad with brimstone on the walls and a hard metal shell on the bottom as your feet can clank against it. You are all in a room with each other, candle lit with multiple chandeliers at the top. The sides of these brimstone walls are constantly pulsing with a blue magic that begins to wave through the whole area in bursts, almost like pumping blood. You all can see each other from different times, different eras, and different places. As you all begin to wake up, introduce yourselves one at a time. We'll start with Rander.
All right. um, I would say sitting up in this space, kind of snapping to attention, and immediately sort of backing towards a nearby surface is um, a somewhat stoic, uh, but kind of paranoid looking wizard, a mountain dwarf, um, kind of yellowish, unnatural eye color, um, otherwise pale tan skin with a sort of brown beard, a couple of worn out bronze sort of cuffs chaining its three main braids together. But otherwise, average. Just a touch below 4 feet. Um, wielding a staff and what looks like almost like a bindle, just a sack with a couple of things that seem to be bulging it. Would just be, yeah, trying to make sure he's not outflanked in this disorienting situation and looking at someone else.
We immediately move to Carper Price.
He's a bit of a slimmer build, uh, half orc, yeah, half orc, and he's wearing some like noble garb. Basically, he's got lots of purples and um, fancy shades of brown. He's got gold accents everywhere. He's got a bit of a monocle, and he looks absolutely indignant at the situation he's found himself in. And he's trying to find a culprit.
Next up is Everwolf.
Wolf is a orange-skinned goblin with wild and unkempt hair and bright yellow eyes. She is in normal traveling clothes with a chest on her back, and when she wakes up, she will be on all fours, snarling at anyone that gets near.
And lastly, Trook.
Is a thri-kreen with several mushrooms, several bright orange mushrooms growing out of his eye sockets, his hand, his feet. They're coming out of many places out of his body. With his upper two hands, his main hands, he is feeling his face, specifically the large growth that has covered up one of his eyes, and his secondary arms are subconsciously scratching at the mushrooms that surrounded him. He's just too occupied. He just seems to be occupied with trying to figure out if this was something related to the mushrooms or not, and if it is, just trying to get rid of them. However, he can't do anything but just scratch, as trying to do much else instantly causes him to flinch in a kind of pain.
So, as you all kind of look at each other, wondering what's all going on, you've kind of like introduced each other out of character. What do any of you say to each other is just immediately laying eyes upon only these four figures? You're all gone from your homes, whatever you were doing in the first place, and you're now here in this etherical, magical hallway that just kind of goes on for a little bit, and there's a singular door at the end of it. It looks quite fancy in here, but at the same time, like the pulsating magic, it like gets bright at one end of the hall, and then immediately jumps to vibrant white, and then fades off into black as it goes towards the door. Constant, just pulse, pulse, pulse.
I think Render would kind of lock his jaw, grind it back and forth for a moment, and then potentially the first time he's spoken to anyone today, probably ripped from his small study, he'd say, "Be you foes or?" Just kind of leaving an open question.
No, it seems that we are all in the same situation, gentlemen. Ladies, he's looking at the goblin. Anyway, haste makes waste and all that. Perhaps we should follow this hallway and try and find whoever's behind these strange magics.
Why do you guys not have growths on you? Is this not related to whatever is on my body? He just, Drook just as all of you, confused, pointing.
Spider-Man pointing at me.
Not familiar with any such fungus myself. What about you, scampering one? So gestures is still kind of outward, defensively pointed staff towards the goblin.
She will growl as you point at her.
Well, I'll take that as a no. I agree with this swankily dressed fella. So long as none of you stab me in the back, I'm willing to head down this hall.
Okay.
I trust that you've all thoroughly prepared yourselves for any coming dangers before we go.
I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll be down to die first.
How morbid.
But generous.
So,
I mean, not like I have that much longer left anyways, but...
So you all slowly approach down the hall, the pulsating magic getting a little bit faster as you continue to move forward. The hall kind of bends a little bit, where you see it kind of twist and turn slightly back and forth, like it's rocking on a boat, but the actual the floor you're on doesn't move, just the walls of the hall. And as you get closer and closer, the door itself begins to almost grow to a titanic proportion. As then one of you goes to reach out and touch it, it immediately shrinks to a normal-sized door where your hand clasps around the doorknob. The doorknob, firm with grip, a bit of iron, old brittle wood, creaks open with a loud ear. Upon opening it, you see a woman, very stressed, in a sort of purplish and white silvery gown and robe, clutching her head, holding onto some kind of drink like a wine glass, as she sits in what appears to be a very like regal throne. All around her lay empty, just like empty, almost burnt, charred, just like burnt and charred armor laying on the ground, and there's like torches next to her. The room itself looks like it's half cathedral, half courtroom, half cathedral. Where on the left side there's like light shining in, and on the right you can see there's like complete darkness, like it's night out. Like the day is a little bit winky, Willy Wonka here.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
No, hold up. Never mind.
I was joking that she's wearing fine purple robes as well. I said, well, one of us is going to have to change.
She looks up and says, "Oh, good, you've arrived. I was beginning to worry that you might have died like the others upon the trip."
Carper makes a look back like it was just a straight hallway.
She takes a sip
Yeah,
from her
wasn't-
glass. "I meant getting to the hallway."
Yes, quite.
Oh,
You had
Into the
a
hallway?
business with us?
What was your question?
Getting to the hallway? I just kind of woke up here. I don't remember anything. I don't know if it's the mushroom messing with my mind or whatever. But
Well, that's probably for the best. Almost everyone else is dead.
right. You got some for me? He just points to her wine glass.
Oh, no, this is mine. She takes another sip. "It might be terribly presumptuous of me, but there's little you can do about it, and very much everything that I can do, but I'm choosing to abscond with your bodies and send you to a place in which I need you to do some work for me."
all right. Work begets pay. Pay begets, well, it's not cheap being a wizard.
If the pay is your issue, I'm sure the realm of whatever you're sent to would be willing to pay you for whatever you're going to do.
Oh, great, but for you, it's unpaid work.
Yeah. Carper's
It doesn't
Just
look like
like,
we have much of a choice in the matter, do we?
being paid in exposure, not my deal.
Well, seeing as whatever you did nearly annihilated me, if the mortality rate you're talking about is any suggestion, then
Oh,
if you
it's not by
won't
what
do
I
that.
did. It's about what he did. And she points to the darkness as you see. Roll me a perception check, Randar. So this
Oh,
is
alright.
where in Owlbear, you will notice that they're in the. Oh, I forgot this one doesn't have the extensions on. 1 minute as I turn those on.
Oh, okay.
So we need to add those real quick.
Yeah, I haven't used
Okay,
this before.
you can refresh your page now. So
Alright.
you'll see on the Owlbear now that there is a dice icon in the top left corner. You're going to click it, and you'll
Alright.
see there is a range of dice at your disposal, whether it be the 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, and then under that is a 100. You can change how the dice look in appearance by clicking on the top dice, and you can change like the look of it, or you can roll doubles if you need to.
Hmm.
But any rolls you roll here you can see, so just, do your roll there, combine with your modifier on your sheet.
Alrighty.
So perception,
No
please.
perception bonus. So just an 8.
You look out to the darkness, where you see there's crackling lightning with purple and bits of green, as you can see a dark figure in the far-off storm that is the dark side of the room, past and beyond the windows.
Oh, that turns my stomach a bit. Quite above my current pay grade.
Anybody else wish to try?
Carper's
mean
not
like
the
a
sort
perception
to
check?
hear someone say that turns my stomach and go, ooh, I want to look. So he's going to abstain.
Perception check if you wish to.
He'll just take your word for it there.
21.
Okay. Ooh, you got a good roll. So, your 21 tells you this. As you look over to the window in the darkness, past everything that was just said, you see a figure dressed in all black with deep blues and bits of green that are striped in between, holding on to a staff with a skull at the end of it, hooked up with multiple winged angels and a singular eye glowing of red inside that skull. As he hoists up his staff, clanking against the very sky itself, you can feel a rupture inside your chest, like thunder just cracked, but you don't hear it. As you can see the skull of a undead-looking figure draped in all these cloaks, as you literally see one hand grab into the sky that tears open slash marks in reality. Each one you can see to the skyline of a different realm. As he then just sends one off as it opens up a portal, as he just sends undead through it, or disease, or some kind of magic through another. Let me see if I can get you an image.
An image of disease. It's just like a...
Ebra Wolf will let out a deep
It's just
growl and say,
plaguing.
dark magics.
I have
So
a feeling this guy might be the person responsible for my fate.
And if we're to conduct this unpaid business, I might like to know your name. Sort of turns to everybody else. I suppose general introductions are in order. Myself, Rander Abengate, of a small clan, a budding arcanist, nothing special.
I'm Churuk Rilnat, and I wish I could say more than that. My memory has been treating me the best. All I know is that I should get rid of this fucking... He just begins like scratching and pulling at the growths on him, though pain stops him eventually.
Well, as my master used to say, the gilded frame cannot improve before painting. I don't know about this free labor business, but I take it you gentlemen and lady, are not the uncultured sort of adventurers who smash artifacts instead of preserving them, and I suppose I could be there to help you tell a ruby from a garnet. So, I guess you can count on me joining your little group. I go by Carper Price. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Even if
Wait.
I did,
You've really never heard of me?
I'm saying even
Sir-
if I did, I won't be able to recall. Told you, I can't even remember what my life was like before this.
Yeah, but I'm kind of a big deal. I'm consultant to 3 guildmasters, to why cited in the Ledger of Exceptional Trades. No? Astounding.
Rando just clears his throat.
What is
Well,
for you,
we have.
Eberwolf?
Yep, I was gonna say we have one remaining member yet to introduce themselves.
Yeah.
The tall ones branded me Eberwolf.
Isn't that interesting? Like, are relative heights tall, or like, kind of points his head towards the half orc? That kind of relative height.
The lady is an elf, right?
You can't tell.
But it's definitely a more ethereal humanoid, right?
Yes.
Or like her, and points at her.
Oh, well, that's a great sign. And you, our mysterious patron.
That was so aggressive. She says to you, I am Istis. She takes another swig of her wine. I was a goddess of fate, and now I've been simply reduced to that holds fate, as I can no longer change it. Take 1 psychic damage for that horrible pun. As she says, I can no longer control fate, and thus it is why I have chosen you to see if my gamble can pay off, or what little remains of this place for a gamble. But
So,
I know that we have no choice in this, but I feel like I should still ask, why should we trust you?
would you rather have this room be destroyed and be out here there with him?
I mean, he just points to the mushrooms on his body. Seems like he won't need to do that.
You don't
well,
have to trust me. I'm still sending you to the realm whether you trust me or not, but I'm hoping that you can all at least do some good in stopping whatever he's throwing into the worlds.
looks like a big bag of chaos, and, well, I used to consider myself a bringer of order, so I could get behind that.
I just need
I guess
you
it's about
to go where
time.
I send you. Complete the world's toil for the moment, and you'll come back here for me to send you on your way to another place that needs it. As Britches of Bones over there is sending all kinds of nasty little things into the different realms.
Speaking
Well, I
of
guess
which,
it's about time I did something with my life.
What were
Now
you
that's coming from the guy who can't remember his life, even if he did do some good.
I mean, he spent the time he can remember just drinking his sorrows away. His sorrows being the fun guy.
so Rando looks the Thracian up and down, says, just a ray of sunshine, this one. Tell you what, I've been interested personally in fighting back against local injustices, but seeing as this seems like a larger scale issue, looking out the window, accusatorily at the shadow figure, I know I'd be stupid to try and take it on alone. I'm willing to cut this deal.
Very well. I can promise you a bit of help upon your journey. She lays out with a snap of her finger, a table appears before you. You may choose 2 things from the table. On the table before you, you see there are a great number of many different items, divided by sections. There are weapons. So, here's your choice. You have weapons, armor, common items, and tools. Or you can choose 1 magical item at a random draw pull.
Brand,
I take the
I'm gonna
gamble.
go with. Yeah, I take the gamble too.
This is any magical item, so this can also be cursed too. So just so you know that. Just so you're aware.
Can't wait till it's just like,
It's
what is it?
character
The
development,
orb
bro.
that just
Trust.
destroys everything.
It's character development, bro. Trust. It's character development.
It seems like just what your character needs is another curse, I think.
So first up, Carper Price, what are you doing?
Yeah, I was taking the gamble for a random magic item.
Roll me a D100.
Alrighty.
It's right there.
Okay. Yeah, I clicked it, but it was loading for a second. 51.
Okay. You have gotten the Rod of Ruleship.
Fitting.
Eberwolf.
Eberwolf will look over the weapons on the table, sniff of them, then pick up a flail, give it a few swings, slam it into the ground. Take this. Then we'll also pick up a shield, test her flail against it, and this.
Okay. You have a flail and a shield that you can add to your inventory. Render.
So, is this like a... When it comes to the weapons and armor, it's kind of like a wide assortment?
It is any common weapon, any common armor, any common tool, any common like item like a health potion or like a
Oh, okay.
antidote or like your common stuff that you would find in shops of all kinds across any realm that you can think of.
Cool. Okay. In that case, when he sort of pokes through the armor, it says, "Oh, this is just like what my dad used to wear." Sort of picks up this set of scale mail, sort of waves it in his hands, jingles the scales a little bit. He says, "This'll come in handy." So flips it over his shoulder, grabs an accompanying helmet. I presume to like sort of complete the set. Aesthetically, at least.
What did you get?
I was going for a set of scale mail armor.
Sure.
And I would say among the tools, he would look around and say, "Now, I was never one for a hammer arm. Got me a lot of teasing as a child, but I can certainly backseat, as it were. I think that backseat wagon drivers exist. And I'm going to collect a set of smith's tools if I can."
Sure. You pick up a bit of Smith's tools. If you'll
Awesome.
direct yourself to the homebrew channel in the archive in Discord.
True. Oh yeah. So what does it mean if I like get dwarven proficiency? Does that give me any levels or experience in the tool?
So
No,
let's see
it's
here.
just bonus to the checks, I'm pretty sure.
What do you have specifically?
From being a mountain, let me consult my little player's handbook here. From the dwarf, I get tool proficiency. You gain proficiency with artisans' tools of your choice between smiths, brewers, or mason. And so I chose smiths. Proficiency
Okay.
from the
So I need to quickly do something real quick.
card.
So in the lieu of just in case, I am making posts for you in the forum channel of your items or equipment that you'll have. So in case, you need to look back, you're wondering where the fuck something is, it'll be put in there as a backup in case,
Nice.
shit hits the fan. You lose your sheet, something like that,
My dog ate my character sheet.
Many such cases.
But because you are I'll just forward this to render. There we go. So because of that, I will say you have an immediate 2 levels in your smith tool
Awesome.
starting out because you have proficiency. Beyond that, proficiency acts as a buffer zone for doing stuff. So you might get bonus experience every so often because you have proficiency in them, right? But because you have learned, what is the one thing from the list that you want to be able to learn how to make?
All right.
So meaning that if a long rest occurs, you can either try to make one of these things, or you will have the recipe to guarantee forever and ever more that you can make one of these things. That isn't a +1 weapon.
I would say I know the schematics, general idea behind creating breastplate armor.
Okay. So you can write that down as a, level up for, you can just copy the Smith's tools like level XP and all that. And just log in that you have 2 levels. I'd recommend just a normal edit either on your sheet or in here that you can just quickly add stuff to. So, as you get that down, you now know how to make a breastplate forever and always going forward.
Heck yeah.
As we go to truck, what would you like to do?
I like to go with the gamble.
D100?
Well, yeah, let me roll it. Well, I know no tool or anything can help me out with this, so might as well resort to magic. 42.
Okay, let us see here. Okay. You have gained a. Let's put this right here in your thingy. And then also the OC. So you have gained the Quiver of Elona. Or Elona.
Hmm. Oh, wow. Can carry hella staffs.
I
Ashley,
just look at Quiver and like, well, I was never much of an archer, but maybe it's about time I learned. I say as I then strap it onto my back. No, not on my back, onto my hip. I already
Okay.
got my backpack.
So, as you are now, in tow, in tandem, she kind of like grasps her. Oh, yes, you all got something right. Yep. She grasps her hand as the table disappears from sight, as well as her magic, and she says, "Now, go to this realm. As you go here, you will see a realm of barbarian snow and mountains, one that is in deep, desperate need for your retrieval of a very noble man." And a portal is knocked out from beneath your feet as you immediately are shunted through it. Upon going through the portal, you immediately are shunted into the king's courtroom, as you can hear briefly, if not a little bit, chanting of 4 magicians as a portal opens up and you are shunted onto the ground. In front of you, sitting on a rather rickety wooden and stone cobbled together chair to look like a throne, is a very old, burly man that has several bear skins on his back as a coat, has a heavy axe next to this chair. There is a court wizard that is wearing a very long blue robe, has typical gray beard and a hat that looks more like a farmer's hat with a bit of crooked, few mice stitched into it. And there were several magicians that were all like dressed up in kind of like white robes and hoods that summoned you as they quickly back away, gasping and go, "Oh, hey, my ruler, it worked. We have summoned the adventurers that we need." He looks to his court wizard and he's like, "Oh, I can see that."
So Render sort of stretches, cracks his knuckles above his head. This is indeed an impressive work of conjuration craft there.
So you see that in front of you is, all that I've described. What do you all want to do? As the king's just like, "Oh, so you're here to help us then?"
I prefer doing business to helpful charities.
Oh, Lord, he's a merchant. Fuck my life.
Well, not all of us harp on the mercantile, although a mercenary background is much the same. We were sent at the behest of a. He thinks to say fallen, but I think he'll keep that private. We are sent on the behest of a goddess, in the pursuit of what we believe to be a missing person. Is that correct?
It seems then you heard me call. Took a damn bloody long time getting here. Been doing this chant and dance for 3 days.
Brenda just kind of raises his hands apologetically, and will step to the back of the party, however we're arranged.
So, as you're just like arranged in a small group, right? I just want you to like imagine like you're kind of in what appears to be like a small fort keep, right? It doesn't look like to be like an actual castle, more like a well done military fort where like diplomatic meetings could take place, but it would be temporary. You see there's a couple emblems and old shields on the wall. The stonework on the ground is quite well weathered. There appears to be 2 basset hounds in the room with you that are old as fuck, gray-snouted. There's the royal robed wizard folk, the one old man wizard, and a couple of like charlatans that are kind of around doing like mead and medial work of like just tending, that kind of thing. Or you there, you goblin.
The wolf growls at him.
What's a short git like you doing in me court room?
She continues to growl.
I don't think I summoned a green skin freak here.
You haven't even paid us. You're already questioning our methods and stuff.
Oh,
Looks
the
like
orc
most
merchant
of
begins
us
to
green.
speak. What did you say,
Well,
Shrook?
truly. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, isn't she orange skinned and like me and the orc are green?
It's probably more of like a shorthand slang.
Alright.
Now, I cannot personally attest to some of the team, elements have been recently assembled, so to speak, but I can say the selection process did not have a 100% survival rate, so I think that says something about our quality. Now, in terms of details, who are we after?
I guess beggars can't be choosers, now can we? My son has been captured by the bandits of the land, by a neighboring kingdom. We are the arch-barbarians, and they are the thunder barbarians. We have our wars every so often as our clans do, however. The last general didn't take it too well on the seat, and now he's captured my son in hoping that he can drive out a deal for the upcoming chamber in a month. I need you to get him back, as he's currently the head of our peace negotiations at the moment, and without him I don't have a second vote at the council. And without him, if I don't have a second vote, there's not a highly likelihood that my vote will be even cast in with the others. Given how that will be the case, you could imagine if we just fought a war with a neighboring country, how it might be stacked out of my favor of whatever they want me to go with. Well, I don't...
Truly
No,
desperate... Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go.
Okay, I was gonna say. Truly, it seems you're in desperate sorts. I'm sure you'd pay any price to make sure this happens quickly and discreetly. We'd hate for information to get out about this.
Such an ass.
I mean, he started it.
Oh, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying, like, god damn. What did you want to say, truck? Truk.
Charuk is on
I'm just
fire.
gonna remain silent for now. You seem to have it handled.
He says to you, "Now, I would like this done quickly, at least before the end of the month. While I don't know where my son's been taken to, I can tell you he's at least within my realm. And my realm isn't very large for all things considered. But if you must know, I think he might have been taken south. However, the bandits also split ways at the end of the road, so I couldn't say either way whether they went east or south.
We'll figure something out. Trust me, I want to do this quickly as much as you do, Mr. or Sir. King? Khan? What do you prefer?
I am no Khan. I am no man that slicks on a horse and runs around within his own shit. I
Such as
am a
that.
barbaric king. Show me some respect, lad.
You can't say I didn't try. Either way,
I am the barbarian king of Shadowland.
Shadowland, okay. And do you have some features we should be looking for with this son of yours and his captors? Perhaps a painting for someone of your stature?
What are you asking him again? Sorry, you kind of cut out.
He's basically asking if he can give, like, basic descriptions of the son, the people who took him, any paintings, perhaps, since they're people of wealth.
The bandits that took my son, let's see, he has blonde hair, hazel eyes, he's a bit of a shorter stature, a bit more than a dwarf over there. Bit of a skinny body. I only heard that he was captured after he was coming back from the Thunder Barbarian domain, as he was on his way back from the southern road. I thought it would be safe, considering we haven't had that many issues after the war. It's been about 5 years. You'd think a war would cool down in that time. People would at least forget things. But he was captured, and all that came back was his bloodied up knight that came with him. From what the knight's description told, the bandits themselves, some were in capes of black, but most of them had green skin.
boy.
This is all building a greater web. Render is saying this sort of quietly. The biases are becoming clearer to see now in terms of their source. And speaks up. Okay, and in terms of terrain, are we looking at mountainous South Road, forested? Where might they be hiding?
As I said, I don't really know. Off to the east, they traveled to the forest, and some went south. And from all that I know is he was captured right at the fork of the road down south from here. Meaning that he was almost home, and it had to be somewhere close, I think. So on the map, there would be where A is,
Oh, okay.
right at A, where it goes south, like into B towards the mountainous territory, or closer to G, where the forest is. It split the
I
road.
must-
However, if they did go south, they'd have to cross a river. And that bastard is more Russian than anything I've seen in our outhouse.
A testament to your moderation on laxatives, for sure. So,
I'd say it's a customary to our shit chef at the moment.
well, do you by
Feeding
chance
us-
have any
He says under his breath, feeding us nothing but bloody fucking beans.
You don't happen to have any vehicles on hand to assist with this, do you? As you can see, that
Vehicles? We have a few horses from the stables, but I've a kingdom to run. I'll give you some gold, but you'll have to purchase it on your own.
oh, fair.
Brooke just snickers a little bit, hearing the stables.
Tell you what,
And oh, go ahead.
compatriots, I don't mean to be a liability at all, but you may notice I don't have the longest legs in the room. Generally behooves me. Ha, very funny. To ride something around. I used to have a mule. Rest their soul. But maybe one myself and our snarling friends, gestures to Everwolf, might account for one. And well, the two of you seem pretty fast, especially you with it. Am I right that Thrycreen have an extra leg?
No,
I
Oh,
know they
just
have extra arms.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
they have like
An
two
extra
more
third
arms
leg?
that are smaller. Third leg?
Hey, yo.
mistaken for something else.
Wizard be risen up the bug over here?
Well, that being said, both of you are just to move faster than myself, so it could be nice. But I could also just buck it up. I've suffered a few forced marches in my time.
No, that's quite alright. We'll take the horses. Now, is this soldier you mentioned around still for us to get any additional details from the source directly?
Oh, he's around, but I punished him for his incompetence.
So, do we mean around in like the extremities on different pikes around the courtyard sense, or
Oh, he's
just the
outside.
dungeon
His
sense?
butt is on a pike.
Charming.
He lynched up like a puppet.
Well, no choice but the road then, by the sound of it.
He says to you, and before I forget, my son's name is Alfredo. Let me just copy this for you.
With his pheromones, he just communicates to his team. Like, since Thrycreen telepathy is very limited, he can only like communicate intentions, but you can sense that he feels like something is just gonna go wrong. There's like something that stinks about this.
Yeah, in that Carper's agreed. But you know, better to pretend they're doing something than end up outside, as it were.
He
And I know, Cactus, you gave us the spelling out of character, but in character, Carper is writing it down and going, now, is that Alfredor with an F or a PH?
The king looks at you with that 100-mile stare of, I don't have the fucking spoons to deal with you right now. If
He
you
gets
have
just like
any
a
questions, please address it to me, old-ass wizard.
Hmm.
As he points to the old wizard. He says, "Oh,
Damn, you're really gonna let him call you that?
well, it's better that I let him call me that than be butchered on a pike. I am an old man, and we and him get along. He may seem like a gruff bit of an ass-lick. I heard that. Yes, and I'm your old fart, as it were, old ass, something of the sort. But he's really quite a nice man on the inside. He's just trying to look gruff and tough for the new folk that come by."
Trust me, I know what something like what he's experienced does to a man. Either way,
He's just
so I guess we ought to go on our way. It's been nice talking to y'all, but let's just say I have reasons for not wanting to waste much more time.
The wizard gives a sack of gold to the wizard, as he sees him as a fellow wizard of like, "I understand that while you may have a merchant, I think he might scalp you out of your coins. So I trust you as a man of the book in Tinder."
Much appreciated. Hey, assuming I survive this, maybe we could trade some notes after all is said and done.
I would appreciate that. It's been a long time since I've talked with another wizard of sorts. You get 40 gold
Hey,
to
Awesome.
share amongst the party.
nice.
As that's stated, the wizard says, "If you have any questions, I will be free to answer them. But for now, let us leave the courtroom and let the king mourn in peace." As he kind of like ushers you with him to leave.
Then Carper will inquire if the prince is wearing any notable items.
Notable items how?
Like fancy jewelry that marks him as a royal that maybe the bandits have taken and started selling on the market.
Oh, then
Yeah, I was just about to mention how are we gonna identify him with his jewelry if the jewelry is already taken?
the prince has several things. He has a ring with a blue skull on it. It's quite decadent. It is a pristine silver ring with a blue sapphire gem that is in the shape of a skull. He also has a necklace that embroiders several garments of green amethyst and purple amethyst. And he thinks for a moment. He also pertains on him. He has a birthmark on his neck, at the very base of his neck. It's a magical birthmark. It lights up whenever he gets near fire.
Well, that's a better descriptor, seeing as they don't exactly have any reason to remove that. So, kind of like this, and then I use my Thri-Kreen carapace to like change colors to try and replicate the birthmark. Just guide the shape on there. I'll change the color however it needs to be.
He says to you, sort of, it kind of looks like an eagle at the base of his neck.
The colors and shapes on the carapace change as he describes. So like this then. It's like an actual eagle, but like a little less detailed.
I thought you were gonna say it's like weirdly realistic.
No, it's like it's like very obviously a eagle drawing, but it's like a very minimalistic eagle drawing. So
He
like
says,
this.
it sort of looks like that, as he ponders for a moment, trying to review the mental image.
You said something about fire. What about something like this? And then now he makes it into a phoenix spreading its wings wide.
It's literally just an eagle, and like the tattoo almost like lights up when he's near fire, is what he said.
All right then. Well, this is a good reference.
Look at that, for example.
Oh, let me check.
A double-headed eagle that's
There we go.
just at the base of his neck, and it gets close to fire and it lights up.
Oh, okay.
A good identifier, nonetheless. So,
All right, I believe that is enough. We can go now.
As you, what were you gonna say?
just Renda would sort of poke a finger up, almost with a trip by the stables first, I hope.
Of course.
That's all.
So if you look at your owl bear, you'll notice that things have changed to a basic numbered map.
Yes. Very goated. Very
You'll
good.
see the token in the middle. This is the party token.
Now this is a party.
Sure.
So I just want to know where you all want to move it, but you can also just go by the numbers that are on there.
Well, 7's our first trip, I think.
Yeah.
That's my vote. There we go.
Okay, so you've entered the stables. Wide swing the double doors, they open up to the royal stables. Inside there are stalls of all the plenty of horses, harnesses, and all the walls. It holds 27 horses, has 30 stalls on each side. You see an old man kind of walk out and says, "Well then, it seems that somebody's finally come around to buy one of my horses and mules. What can I do you for?"
Well, I do believe the king said we would be buying the carriage or whatever. The horses, he said he could provide.
I don't have any horses. I don't have any carriages, but I have plenty of horses.
I would love your like shortest, maybe most something that takes after me, because the extra climb for someone of my stature is a bit cumbersome.
Here is the chart for what you can get as a horse.
Well,
So there's pass and no pass. So essentially what the pass means is that if your horse, so if you take a pass at it, right? So the pass is that you get the horse and like you own it, whatever, you have it on you, but it's completely within your own possession to like take care of it. And no pass is that you're getting like a horse insurance essentially. That if you brought it back and it isn't fucking dead, that he would heal it up for you or exchange it for another horse if it got injured.
How much did he give us to spend?
He gave you 40 gold.
40 gold.
There
Well,
are differences between all the horses, obviously. So, I look at my notes here. So draft horses can carry a shit ton of weight, right? Light riding horses are generally the fastest riders. Donkeys are somewhere in the middle. Mules can carry a lot of weight but are slow as shit. And then like a light war horse comes with like a bit of armor on itself. And then there is another thing that I forgot to put in here. Oh no, sorry, pass is just referring to like if you wanted to do a barter check. I'm not doing barter checks, so just go with the pass checks. It's like it would cost you like 120, 20, whatever. And then there's the track, harness, and feed. So currently you are in good cahoots with the king, so you pass to get the discount.
Well, I think
considering we have 40 gold, we are going to have to figure out a way to
Horses
cram
can be
ourselves.
double road or single road. Single road for normal movement speed and double road for half movement speed.
We just have an army of donkeys.
True. Although, am I right that the parentheses next to the animals, like the stock, basically that they have?
That's the stock, yes. How many they have?
I feel like a mule would be a nice balance. I'm almost tempted for a draft just to carry back anything we pick off of bodies, but can always make a second trip. There's no shame.
Well, my character is willing to throw his 15 gold pieces into whatever we're doing here as an investment.
Seeing this, my character does the same.
You'll need to buy a saddle and a harness for each of these things.
Alright, so I'm covering a saddle and harness with everything I have, and then... Oh wait, those are silver, right? No.
Yeah, silver pieces.
One of
the
them's
saddle is
silver,
7.
one of them's gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 8 silver for that, so...
You don't technically need a harness. A harness is just there for if you want to put attachments like the saddlebag on, or, you know, a bit and bridle.
We probably
Yeah, I
want
got
a
some silver.
saddlebag to carry stuff.
Yeah, I would say. So we're going for a kitted out mule. Am I getting that right?
One kitted out mule, or you're going to go for 2 kitted out mules?
I think one to just sort of go at travel pace with us. Extra carry capacity is the main thing, and also sort of while we are unladen, keep me in pace with the party. But presumably, I would hop off if we loaded it with, you know, an unconscious prince or nicked bandit.
Well, you
treasures.
know, if we buy a wagon or whatever, we don't need to.
So, if I'm seeing correctly, a mule and a saddle and a harness. And what if we tossed in a bit and bridle?
A bit and
Will you get
bridle
better?
could make you control the speed of the mule, so you could make it work faster, but it'd tire out. Or it's good for, you know, making it stop, or not have to rely purely on animal commands or animal checks.
Why is it 10 SP and not just 1 gold, though? That's my question.
Because
Great.
the conversion rate didn't exist back then.
Makes sense.
So back then, you could have 100 silver pieces, but it wouldn't fucking matter because it would never convert to gold.
No Renaissance bankers. With that being said, I have done a little bit of calculation, and it sounds like the package of mule plus bit and bridle, harness, saddle, and saddlebags comes out to 29 gold, 8 silver. Which I could, without any individual chipping in, we could just take right out of party fund.
Mm,
I
It's
do
a
think
snow
we should
area,
at
right?
least.
Yes.
We could also
Then a
just
saddle
take like a
blanket would be a
second
good
one.
idea too.
True.
There are
So I'd
snowy
take it to
areas
between
and there
30.
are non-snowy areas. Depends where you go.
I feel like it won't take much, especially for me, if we just got a second mule that was kitted out.
The addition of the blanket brings it to a crisp, clean 30, which would leave us with 10 out of party fund. If you've got the funds to kit out a mule, then the party fund could
I
take
feel
10.
like for the second meal we can skip out on the saddlebags.
True.
We can just use one of them to carry, so that will be we save 3
27.
gold, we're back to 27, and let me think here, what else can we get? What else can we scrap? You do realize we're going to need 4 of those blankets, right?
A saddle blanket is not the same as a normal blanket. A saddle blanket makes it so that the saddle doesn't chafe on the horse after a long period of time in hot or super cold weather.
Okay, so we just need one
It's not something that's
per
needed,
horse.
but it definitely helps the wear and tear of your particular animal companion for not being a complete asshole to you if the weather gets too hot or cold.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
we can just skip out on the saddlebags to save 3 gold, but I do not know what we can do with 3 gold, but I feel like we can just reinvest
No,
that
it's
gold in...
2 silver for the saddle blanket.
Oh, it's 2 silver? Fuck, okay. I thought it said GP there. No, not the blanket. I'm talking about the bags. Sorry.
Ah.
So I feel like we should reinvest that 3 gold back into food, I guess.
Which saddlebags you are getting? The normal saddlebags or the large saddlebags?
I feel. Wait, aren't we getting just one large saddlebag for the for one mule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
And just to clarify, are you personally financing this second mule?
We are going to
Because
be drawing the 10 gold from the party fund, and then I'll be adding what's needed on top.
heard.
So let me see here. So, how many days of food do you guys think we will need?
You have a month to find the guy before
Actually,
your quest is
I
over.
feel like it's not going to be a month, but all right, let's
Plus,
see
we can
here.
always
So,
restock at some point. We don't need to buy all the food right now.
okay, I feel like we get 1 week of food then.
I don't know if there's a
Is
way
that
that I personally in Rodeo could refer back to the kind of area map, broader area, but I should have paid better attention to how many like days of implied travel it would be to get to, say, the mountains or the forest.
So
it was
every square on the map itself, right, on the big map.
Mhm.
So
2
it
miles.
is one square. Sorry, let me check again.
It's 2 miles per square.
Yeah, 2 miles per 1 square, and your travel time is dependent on a few things, but further up, I have to go back. Your travel time is dependent on what mode you're taking. So, on foot, you can go, so like each day calculator, right? If you went on foot, on a road it's 30 miles, off road is 20, off road in a forest is 20. If you were, say, mounted, right, with a mule, you have, I'm saying you're not actually, mounted, but, you can cut it. You're basically being able to travel with your stockpile, so 30, so you'd be able to travel 30 miles per day.
All right.
Okay, then
If all goes to plan.
I'd
Hey,
Okay, so I feel like 10 days of food for each horse is all we need, so let me run some calculations here. We got 8 CP, 8 times 20 is 160, 160, that's 16, that's 16 silver. So that's 27 gold, 16 silver, right?
Sounds accurate.
That I have to add on top. Yeah, alright, let me just...
Yeah, because what's left of the party fund is just whatever that costs minus 10 is what you have to contribute.
Yeah, so whatever I have to contribute will be not 27, 17 and 18 gold and 7 silver.
Don't forget I was offering up my 15 gold for this.
Damn. 3 gold, 7 silver. By the sounds of it. In terms of contribution there. Assuming that true
My file didn't save properly. I have to make... Luckily, I created a backup copy. Just update my gold. Y'all can do whatever.
All right. Well, I think that's the order. Submitted. We didn't ask the Staple Master's name, but potentially.
Oh, I'm just called Old Smith.
All right. Old Smith, would this double mule arrangement work for you?
That mighty fine, looks to be all right, and he counts the coins, and seems everything's in order here. Here you go. He hands over a piece of parchment as you get your 2 mules and their names.
I just checked the names of the mules. So do they know their names?
Yes.
No, I'm asking the stable owner.
Yes, they know their names.
Right then. Well, is there anywhere we can buy some equipment for ourselves?
First mule's named Hugo, and the second mule's named Calvadoro. Calvadoro.
My headcanon is that whole bit was the name that the mule recognizes. He always has to go, oh fuck, when he mispronounces it because someone else named it.
Roll me an insight.
Is Hugo like the shittiest fucking mule there?
No. I was asking Carper Price to roll me an insight check.
No. It's called Hugo, so that's why I'm asking.
Only a 7.
You don't know anything different about his speech.
Nah, bro, I'm talking about Yugo like the car.
No, it was not a reference to that.
Okay, okay.
It was more of a reference of you go,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
as in you
Smart.
go with the mule. In
Yeah, yeah,
Calvadoro
yeah, yeah.
cavalry.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, well, is there anything we can buy any equipment for ourselves
That
around
depends. Where
here?
do you want to go?
Just somewhere where I can buy weapons, food.
Check the numbers.
See here. I presume King's Armory is off limits, so I'm not even gonna bother. Uh,
Potentially the trading post. 18.
oh yeah, trading post. Sure.
Seems like our best shot.
Okay.
Head to the king's residence just to bug him again. No.
As you
No,
head,
bro, no.
you head to the trading post. This is a wooden building that is nestled by the banks of the river. Inside, behind a long counter, stands a man, rich in costume, who seems to be the owner of the place. He has a giant green mono-colored suit on with a red belt and what appears to be some kind of red gemstone at the top of his hat. He has a long, thick mustache, big bushy eyebrows that become a unibrow, and a large eye, and says, "Oh, welcome to the trading post."
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Can I get a... No, ignore that, ignore that. No,
Here
I'm
is
sorry,
my
ignore that.
stock of things.
So, let me just... you guys can buy whatever you want. I need some time to think about this.
So there is the stock that he has.
I'll just take up like a... No,
when it says broadsword, it means just great sword. That's the equivalent in this game.
okay. Right, so... Let me have a... Wait, do you guys not have clubs?
I do not have a club, sir. Clubs belong to goblins.
I
Ooh,
just looked at the goblin beside
and
me. You got one I can borrow? I can trade you for like a sword from here or like a dagger.
No.
That's sad. I guess I could just
oh,
try making one
and I
myself.
almost forgot. We have sale going on. Sale today.
Sale.
Do tell.
The sale today is on tools.
It doesn't say tools there.
Yeah, it's a sale thing. I'm rolling behind behind the cabinet. You know, when like the DM makes a roll behind the cabinet for things you won't be able
Yeah.
to see.
No, I'm just saying the tools, like what tools are available and for what price isn't really showing up.
The sale that he has is I was gonna get to that. The sale is 4 silver pieces for any tool set.
4 silver pieces. Alright, let me get a... Let me think here. Wait, you guys do not have short swords? Damn. Okay. Okay.
Please think about your character and if they would even be interested in the tools they are working with.
I'll take 2 daggers, mister. I'll take, how much oil can I take? Let me think here. Whatever, before the oil, let me grab 1 coil of rope. Let me grab a...
Very nice indeed.
So let me just pull up a calculator here to make this easier to track for myself.
As he's doing that, does anybody else want to buy anything?
I have a clarifying question.
What's your clarifying question?
What separates an iron ration from a standard one?
A iron ration is canned, and it will not spoil.
Oh, cool.
So let me grab a lantern from there too.
Also, when it says like 1 week, so the iron ration is like, it is a canned ration, right? It cannot spoil as long as it's in the can, and it won't be affected by outside qualities getting wet, burnt, whatever. A normal week's ration is kind of like wrapped up like meat and maybe pies or something. They can last for the whole week. It's just by the end of the week, some are maybe getting moldy, don't taste as great, and can get wet and affected by everything else in the climate.
Heard.
No.
I do not have enough funds to buy the tent. Does anybody here want to contribute?
Close.
How many people are we? I start just counting the people we have.
I was going to say, rather than buying a lantern, I do have one.
Oh,
And I
do you
am
have one? Okay,
interested in one of the toolkits. So, here's what I'm offering. I will give you the lantern and the oils, and you will buy the toolkit, and I will put the rest of the money from this little exchange into the party funds.
Yeah, that seems understandable. What tools do you need, friend?
I'm literally just going to buy the painter toolkit.
Painter. Okay, so that's gonna be 4 silver on my end, I believe. Yeah.
Just the painters?
Alright.
Yep. All for me.
And then I'll also buy a herbalism kit for myself and an alchemist kit on top of that because why not?
Okay. So you have
I
the
am going
alchemist
to
supply.
buy
Oh, go ahead.
a blanket, a bedroll, and a leather worker's kit.
Okay, so let me go to the toolkit real quick. So you said that let's see. Carpet price, get the painters. And then Truk, what are you getting?
I'm getting herbalism and alchemism kit for myself.
Okay. I will forward that to your thingy. And then Everwolf, what did you say you were getting?
A leather worker's kit.
What have you, Rendar?
I was probably just going to go in for a week of standard rations and a week of iron rations. 8 gold total. So I've got my goddess sponsored smith's tools already.
Okay. So with everything of all that purchased, you can hunt for rations along the way if you wish. Just, you gotta hunt for them. You might encounter some monsters. You might encounter a moose. You might encounter a sheep. Who knows?
Question:
You
how much
encounter-
oil did I get from you?
I had 2.
So okay, I'm gonna buy 8 pints of oil. Actually, no, not 8. Let's make that
A lot of oil.
the entire stock. I love my oils.
Wiggles eyebrows.
So let me add that to my calculations here. Does that fit into budget? Yes, it does. Do you guys have any shields? I want shield.
I do not. I am a rogue.
Are you asking the trader here?
Trader. Yeah.
Trader.
Oh, friend, I'm a traitor, not a smith. If you wanted that, I'd recommend heading to the armory.
You know, yeah, sure. Let's just go over to the armory. Can I refund these daggers, by the way? Considering I only
No
just grabbed them.
refunds, friends. You bought them, they're yours.
Does anybody want these? I just say, holding up the daggers.
Unfortunately, I already have 2.
I wouldn't mind. I
Alright,
could take that.
Evan Gate, here you go. I just don't want them to clog my stuff up. You mind buying the swords for me? The sword and the club I need in exchange.
Both daggers, you mean? Not mine?
Yeah, both daggers.
Oh, okay. I'm on a bit of a tight budget, but I could just take one dagger, and maybe that might account for the fact that I've got 5 gold to my name at the moment.
5 gold.
Shamefully enough.
And we have, what,
Trouble.
6 silver pieces in the party loot right now from our little exchange.
Just about.
No, not even 6. We kind of drained the party fund, buying the horse.
No, remember I added back into it just now with the trade. Part of the agreement was I'd give the difference of the price for the lantern back to the party loot.
Yeah, that was 6, right?
Okay, so 6.
Wait, you do realize a lantern is gold points, right?
Yeah, it was 8 gold, and he was about to spend it, and I said, well, I have this one, and it only costs, or is worth 2 for me. So buy me a 4 silver painter's kit, and all the rest of the money you were about to spend on that we'll just put in the party loot.
Okay. Let's just go to the armory. I'm upset if you guys couldn't tell. I'm saying this both in character and out of character.
You're what?
I'm saying this both in and out of character, pretty much.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Anyway,
So you
So
wish to
I'm
head
not-
over to
yeah.
the armory, the outside armory?
yeah.
As you are all crossing these streets and everything, do any of you keep your ears open or no?
Well, of
Yeah.
course. Gotta hear the word on the street for any market fluctuations.
I would say who kept their ears open?
Carper?
Everwolf also would.
So
Just
Everwolf
because.
and Carper, roll me a 2d10 each.
Uh, 11.
17.
Okay. 11 and what?
17.
So you hear a rumor as you pass on by Carper that, as there's some people talking, say, "Did you hear that all elves are dark-skinned, and that the ones that are evil?" And Eberwolf, you hear that, I heard that the bandits, that their stronghold is in the forest. They went over there to try to hide away all the creepy spiders that are in that forest. It'd be a pretty nice place to get away to it, I think at least.
And just hearing the casual racism,
You don't
actually,
hear
no, I
that.
didn't hear the casual
You
racism.
didn't hear
Yeah,
the
yeah,
casual
yeah, sorry,
racism
sorry.
at all.
No, I was gonna do something funny, but
You don't hear shit because you weren't listening. So you head on over
yeah,
to the armory as you see a small
I'm
wooden
too
shack.
busy being upset.
You see a small wooden shack with a 6-foot-tall giant of a man built like he's a semi-truck or a brick shithouse, hammering away with a tiny-ass little hammer at a forge that looks like it was built for a dwarf. He looks over
Hello, mister.
and then down as he says, "Why, hello there!"
Well, another level of biases indeed. I suppose I have to police myself a bit more. Hello. Our friend has a request of you.
"What's your request, friend?"
We just want to buy some stuff.
"Buy
That's it.
some stuff? Well, you're in luck, friend, for I'm the armorer."
So wait, you don't got weapons here?
"No. You either
Damn,
talk
I
to
was.
the trader or the smithy. I'm just a nice little armorer that does all kinds of armory things."
You got a shield I can use? Preferably wooden.
"I do have a wooden shield. But also, here's my slip for my other stuff."
Oh, nice. I don't know. I'm not too big on armor, so I just need the shield. I say it. Truk says as he like taps his carapace.
So a wooden shield is 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. Adding that to the amount of spending. Fuck, this is racking up quite fast.
The wooden shield only gives you a +1 AC. A normal small shield would give you the +2 AC.
Okay.
Do you exchange the gold with him?
Yeah, I exchanged the gold to him.
"Excellent. Thank you, friend."
No problem, big man.
"Can I help anyone else with anything?"
I think I'm all right.
Carper will exchange contacts with him, but he has no business today.
"Oh, well, I'll keep you in mind, sir. What's your name again?"
Carper Price, a pleasure.
"Harper Mice. I got it.
Close enough.
I once met a mice of men. His name was Lenny." Awful jokes. I know. Okay. What did you want to do now?
The search for a stick continues.
I need a stick for real.
Well, you're heading into a forest. Maybe you can like punch a tree and then put 2 together.
Bro, we ended up playing Minecraft.
On the side, I was surprised that none of you decided to get a blanket for,
I got a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got a blanket and a bedroll, and then leather worker stools.
I mean,
I need to because I
I'm
already
sleepless anyway,
had one.
so
So does that fill your coffer's needs for everything that is you're buying, or you still need more?
let me go check the smithy too, cause I need that short sword.
Short sword? You could okay.
You mean at the trader? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not the trader. The smithy. The trader didn't have any short swords, so we gotta check the smithy now.
You head over to the smithy, where you see nothing but a singular furnace, and you see a tree ant that is working it.
Hmm.
There, ain't that a
I
little
mean-
bit dangerous? Mixing wood
I
with
mean,
fire?
theoretically, it's dangerous to anyone if you get burned. So, I mean,
Ah,
Yeah.
I have new visitors. My name is Drastan.
Well, Drastan, do you have any stock we can buy from?
I have some things, but it depends. What are you looking for?
A club, and I would like a club to hit people with, and I would like a short sword, please.
I don't sell those things, but I do have staffs.
Wait. You have what?
Staffs.
Oh, staffs. Okay, surely you can make a club then, because, it's like a shorter, thicker staff, kinda.
No, I cannot make a club.
Uh,
Clubs take knives to make, and my hands aren't nimble enough for a knife. But quarter staffs and staffs require me to just rip it from my spine.
Uh, okay, but like, can't you just make like what's it called? Can't you make like a stubbier, I guess, branch that, could be used as a club?
I need my fingers for some things.
Uh, I could help you, friend. Do you happen to can you grow more fingers? Like, is it just biologically possible? I'm not asking. Okay, is it just
I
possible in
cannot
general?
grow more fingers. I burnt one yesterday trying out to light my furnace.
Oh, that's
Yesterday was, in mortal years, that would be 200 years ago.
Mm. Well,
As he then says 200 years ago, he then gets a 1,000-mile stare as he stares off into the distance, as if he's remembering something traumatic.
oh well. Let me think here. DM, could I use Druidcraft to help him make a club?
Let me think on that. No, it's not like plant growth.
Oh, okay then.
I mean,
Well,
Druidcraft is like, sensory effects like prestidigitation or making, flowers bloom, seed pods. Plants grow faster. Similar to plant growth, you can make them grow faster, but it's not like plant growth where it's like instantaneous. It would be like, I helped out this tree grow faster, so it grew in 6 months instead of 12. If casted every day.
okay. Well then, I guess I'll be out of your leaves then, and we'll take our leave.
Are you sure you can't use a quarterstaff?
I mean, I already have this. Actually, you know what? I can use a quarterstaff. Yeah, can I get one, please?
That will be 2 gold.
Actually, hold up. Let me think about my loadout here. Oh no, actually, a quarter staff will not do. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I already got like. Anyways. Well, party. I guess we head out now. Party?
Works.
Is the party dead? That's good. That's good. That's nice.
What would you all like to do now?
It's adventure time, bro. What else?
I'm asking everyone else. What would they like to do?
My
Rander?
personal
Head to the mill.
Oh yeah, we do need rations for ourselves, I guess.
Well, what kind of mill is it? Is it a wood mill or a food mill?
Let's see. The mill is 15.
Is it a grain mill or a sawmill?
It's a wood and stone mill.
Okay, then yes, I would like to head there.
It's made for, sawing logs and grinding up stone to gravel. Not a grain mill.
I would like to follow up on the rumor of the bandits possibly being in the woods. So going to the mill will let us know what the woods hold.
Fair enough. Rander, are you still alive over there? Or did you fall asleep? If you're talking, Rander, I cannot hear you.
Oh. Sorry. I must have been freaking.
You okay?
Yeah. No, I'm back.
Just zone out?
Yes, I did. Sorry, I've been on a new sleeping schedule. But whatever is like, we're headed to the. Do we go to the mill?
You're heading there
Yep.
now.
Yeah. All right. That works for me. I have my rations, so.
You head to the mill as you see inside two gnomes. That one is cranking as he's jumping up and down the crank, and the other one is up top shoveling in rocks. Which then he says, "Why are you shoveling in rocks up there? The rocks are down here. I gotta put the rocks up here to put the stone in there to make the gravel work. What are you talking about? The gravel starts down here and you grind it up and then put it out of the other side." "Hey, I'm just saying, this is how I do my process. You're just shoveling rocks down here for the pestle. You could be hitting me with those things." "Hey, calm down. I know what I'm doing." Ugh, I can't deal with you anymore. And he turns around and says,
I wonder how long they've
I'm
been
so
operating.
sorry. Where's my manners? I'm Pippin. He's Tom. Pippin Tom.
So why are we here again? I say to the party.
Eberwolf has an inkling something's going on in the woods.
In the
Tom.
woods.
As we were walking through town, I heard talks of the woods might be a good place for the bandits to hide out. So having information on the woods, on what is in them.
Oh, the woods. Let me see. I have a general around here somewhere. We've been on multiple adventures out there, and you see some things out there. You know, you gotta be careful. Sometimes the trappers, or sometimes you run into elves, and sometimes you run into very dark elves, and they're not very fun. Yeah, searches through like
I was
flipping through his pages and stuff. What'd you say?
Truk just Oh wait,
Truk just what?
who are you asking? Oh, Truk is just going to slowly turn like a pale white upon hearing the casual racism.
It's not like casual racism
Like,
when he says like dark elves are not exactly friendly.
I mean, this guy did lose his memories, so he does not really understand the context behind it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Well, he's also in another world, so
Either way, I feel like it will be an upside. He thinks you should just.
So
I can't believe he said dark elf with the hard R.
he
Dark elf.
Oh, shut up. So he says, "Well, from my adventures, and I've seen some poisonous snakes, some spirits of the woods, normal elves and dark elves, and I've seen some druids in there, squirrels of all kinds, and herd animals. Oh, and be very careful. There is a fairy dragon in there."
Harry, what now?
Now, it's a fairy dragon. Now, as long as you stay on the paths and you don't stray too far, and you don't screw around with it, you just mosey on past. It will try to play a few pranks on you, but it's pretty harmless, all things considered. Just don't try to harm it. It's a friendly creature. It just likes playing mischief. But you just abide by that, and you'll be fine. Oh, and there is rumors of bandits in there. I haven't encountered any bandits myself, but it's a big forest, so there's lots of stuff. Oh, and do be careful. There is to the north of the forest. There's some kind of spider lair.
Oh, I might go check that out actually.
What? Why would you want to go visit a lair of spiders? Are you mad?
Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you. You got fungus on you, but I mean, nothing a little foot infection wouldn't fix. A little bit of powder, a little rub-a-dub in the bathtub.
That's not what I meant. Anyway.
What
Anyway.
are you referring to anyway? Would you eat them?
I'm a bug. They're a bug. I feel like we kind of get along.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I suppose if a brown bear and a black bear came together, they definitely wouldn't fight over the territory they were in.
I mean, if I know one thing about bugs, it's that eating me is certainly a bad idea.
To be fair, no offense to you, you don't look very delicious to me. Even if I was to fry you with a few eggs and such. But that's beside the point. Yeah, that's all I've really seen in the forest itself. Not much beyond that. You looking to do a
I
little
feel
adventuring
like
out there?
Well, we're on.
More errands, less adventuring, hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we've got a goal in mind. We'll say.
well, if you do go to the forest, try very carefully to stick to the trail. While the forest isn't normally
Okay.
dangerous, it is very big and it is very dense. And you can get real lost in there. Right, Tom? Yeah, you get lost in the forest. Yeah, talk to Pip, I got work to do.
Well then, friends, acquaintances, yeah, acquaintances sounds good. Acquaintances, I say we spend not much more time here. I assume we know everything we want to know.
Yeah, it's
Got
quite.
every
Experience will be
Got
the
it.
greatest teacher.
So, I will
I mean,
ask.
I have plenty of room for that.
So, I will ask all of you. Normally, I host some games of about 2 hours. How are we all feeling? Are we feeling good? Do you want to continue on for another hour or so, or do you want to call it here?
I've got another hour in me.
I'm
Got
good
Got
another
another hour
hour
in me.
too.
caffeine.
Okay.
I'm good as well.
Then unpause. So, as you all have now gathered at the edge of town, right? You're ready to get on with your adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as we leave the mill, Everwolf will toss the gnome a gold coin for the information.
Okay.
What's our marching order, folks? I volunteer for second to back or in the back. But I feel like
Why, I'm precious cargo, so I should be in the center looking around for danger.
I'll go first.
I'll go in either the rear or I'll go as second.
if you take up the rear, that would be helpful.
Excuse you?
Because the very rear in the language of nature, by my understanding, is like, oh, that to the wolves is the weakest of the herd. The slowest. So if we have someone watchful behind us, that would be good.
I thought you said if you take it up the rear, that'd be helpful. Am I the
Oh,
only one who heard that?
Yep.
You are, in fact, the only one that heard that.
And also, if that's what you heard, the correct response is you can handle my rear anytime.
Astaghfirullah, bro. Astaghfirullah.
So,
So
the way we'll be handling this is that who's the person in front?
Eberwolf, I am.
Okay, I will need you to roll me a survival check, and we'll compare that survival check against my encounter dice. You are currently moving at... If it's 2 miles per square, you can move 15 squares in a direction.
I
Is
got a question.
13
Is it
survival
faster
check.
if we ride the mules or we just have it with us?
You are not riding the mules at the moment because you have one mule stocked up with supplies and everything. And you have one mule with a saddle, and the other mule doesn't have a saddle, so you can't ride it.
No, we did buy a saddle for the other mule too.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
didn't
we
get the
did.
saddle bags and the.
The other thing
Yeah.
is to note when you double pack onto a mule, right? You can have people ride the mules, but when you double ride, the mule's speed is cut in half, so it would normally be 60 for riding and 30 for traveling normally, but if 2 people ride on each mule, essentially is just 30 again.
Now, am I being too crunchy, or is there anything accounting for the fact that I have a 25 foot per round speed?
That's too crunchy.
Oh, okay. So I guess it would only be like flavor for me to ride the mule. So
Yeah, it's
I-
just flavor that you're riding them. At the moment, because you all don't have a party of mules to ride, you're not getting the bonus for riding everything. Now, if you were in mountains where the riding would really fucking matter, yeah, you would be able to travel at normal speed in mountains, because on foot, mountains slow your crawl to like, it's 10 miles, that's 5 squares at a pace.
All right. So moving normal style, I suppose.
So, survival check.
13.
Okay. You immediately walk a couple paces out of town before you are jumped.
Damn.
So we are jumped or? Like,
Yes.
what's going on? Hold up.
So I
I-
need to
I
get your
don't know.
tokens out on the board real quick.
Pokemon battle music.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go to one of the maps down below.
Nice.
That's where he's gonna place the tokens for fights.
So we have a wizard. Wizard, druid. What else do we have?
Rogue.
Barbarian.
Wait. Isn't there a feature that allows you to import tokens?
It does. However, considering that no one else has gotten me custom tokens besides you, and you said that I don't have to use your token, I can change it if I want to. I'm going with basic tokens
Alright.
right now. So, if you look at your token, right, oh, stop for a minute, stop spinning. So, you can name your token by
Does,
clicking
yeah.
on it, and then clicking on the T icon, or shift entering while clicking on your token. You can name it. I would prefer that you name them in all caps, so it stands out better.
All right.
Just the first name, please. Thank you. Okay.
There'll be a price to pay.
Yari Har Fiddle McD. And what are you encountering today?
I don't know. That's your job.
Question: are our mules gonna be on the board too or not?
No.
Phew.
Oh, joy!
That's nice.
Just what
Yeah.
you needed to encounter here, I guess.
It's a wild pack of mules.
I need to roll for how many. Oh. Well, this will be an interesting first encounter.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a badger.
You've encountered 3 brown bears.
Oh boy.
This should be barely a challenge.
I will now add all your tokens to initiative. So, I will need you all to roll me initiative.
Right.
Once you've rolled initiative, if you look to the initiative tracker, which is the swords icon on the top left corner of Owlbear, you will see all your names. To the right of your name is a number. Just click on the number and change it for whatever your initiative is.
Heard. Right. 12 plus.
Let me pull something up real quick.
Sorry, it's hard to hear you all the way down there in initiative.
Hold on, let me roll. Hold on, where's the initiative tracker? Okay, there it is. So, let me... What the hell? Oh, okay. 8. Wait, is it 8? No, it's 7. What the hell? I'm tripping.
You roll your d20 plus your initiative to get your total number.
There we go.
No, it's bear.
So it is the
It's
bear's
bear
turn.
turn.
Oh boy.
Bear, you go.
It's going to move right over here. To the right of your screen, you will see a hand icon. That's for moving the map around. If you right-click and drag, you'll see a pointer appear. There is the select, which is used for selecting tokens you don't need. Don't worry about fog. Don't worry about the draw. If you want to use measure, press M on your keyboard as a shortcut. Otherwise, it is the ruler, where you can click, drag, and measure things.
Nice.
I swear to God.
It's a predetermined, a destined event for any.
Carper,
Maybe
it is
I'll
now
go
your
again,
turn.
Yes, quite. Defend me! Defend me, you simpletons! I'm fragile! And we'll pull out our short bow to attack from a distance.
Every square is 5 feet, by the way.
We'll attack number 3.
Number
10.
You hit.
Big.
Alrighty. Big money. Eight damage.
Good stuff. It roars
We'll
as a
just
response.
scooch a little bit behind you guys. I don't expect to actually be hidden. I'm just gonna say I'm taking the hide action as my bonus. Just to emphasize he's cowering behind you guys.
You can trust in the true meat shield of the wizard.
Rander, 'tis you.
Oh boy. All right.
Boy.
Let me get a lay of the land. Uh-huh. Okay. So, is it, can I treat it as accurate that there are stones on the sides of on the road?
Yeah.
All right. Um, I would say that I always like to, in descriptions, make sure I'm tracking each component. I take out my staff, just somatic. Okay. And um, by sort of whipping it through the air, almost as though I'm trying to draw a distant image, um, over on the side of the road, the pieces of sort of translucent magenta energy coalesce into like a little mangonel, like a mini catapult,
Yep.
and one of those roadstones sort of floats up into the little catch, the little bowl, whatnot. And I'm going to cast catapult.
Okay. I should also
So,
mention here and now, I do not use spell components, so your spells are your spells, as your slot is the only thing that is hindering you.
alrighty. Um, yeah, just in terms of like,
I don't use component pouches because I find it fucking stupid.
yeah, my main thing is like whether my character has to. Do you do like silencing
Silence,
verbal components?
yeah, verbal components obviously for the silent spells and stuff, but I
Or,
don't deal with like component pouches and like I need a diamond for this healing spell. No.
oh, okay, that is great. I will remove the
Oh,
little
that's
lock that I drew
busted.
next to my identify, because that was barred by money. um, so that being said, the straight line that I am choosing to fire in is gonna pass through um the
Is it a penetrate
bear's.
effect which requires the first hit to land, or is it just penetration like straight on through, bullet to the side, straight on, ka-chink?
The It stops when it hits something or when someone fails their save.
Okay.
Yeah, so
They're
basically, if they succeed, it would keep going, and then
yeah.
they would have to also succeed, or else it'll hit them.
Yep.
What save?
It would be a dexterity save.
7.
That will fail. So let me see
And
about 3d8.
the second one got a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
So this one fails. This one's just like, nah, fuck that shit.
Well, the way the stone flies, like as soon as someone fails, the object itself stops, and just well, it takes damage, might destroy itself. But anyway, that comes out to oh, a crisp 20 bludgeoning damage.
To each?
Just that one.
Just this one?
Bear
Yeah.
2, indeed.
Okay.
So I'll mark that.
He's not looking too
slot.
great. He really felt that one as you just carve out a massive chunk from his side, bleeding everywhere as he roars out in pain.
And I'll say, you like that? You should just wait for round 2. He says with no actual, not intending to break the fourth wall. And maybe, how do I drag my token around again?
You click on the token and move it.
Ah, there we go. In that case, can I just kind of use the grid as implied road space behind me?
No,
Like a sort of
the map cuts off right there, so you were at the edge.
map edges, hard map edge. Okay, okay. Um, In that case, I'm going to pop 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 over, closer to the one that I struck at least.
Also, for just future, you don't need to go around. You can just move through your party.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you just can't end your turn in their space.
Yeah.
Heard.
Unless you want to be smushed up with someone, doing a tango.
Sure. All right, good to know. Is it like difficult terrain or anything?
No, I just don't count that as a difficult terrain space because it just saves so much on time and on needless little rules that don't need to be done.
All right, can't complain. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Ebernwolf or Eberwolf.
I will under here,
Yep.
and rage, and then attack.
Damn, I didn't know barbarians got rage at level 1.
Yep.
Mm.
You a
Born
raging
in-
boy
Yeah.
now.
Attack with my flail. It's 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah, barbarians are hella front loaded.
How much?
11 damage.
Ooh, buddy. This bear as you break his fucking arm. You swing and you hear a shatter as you've broken his arm and he screams out in pain as he can't get away now. Very low on health.
Nice.
Then I will also roar at him and end my turn.
Roll me an intimidation check for the roar.
Hey.
You've intimidated the bear. He feels very scared and wants to get as
15.
far. He wants to get as far away from you as possible. He's like, "Fuck no! I don't want to die. No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait!" Truck,
See if he gets a chance.
Truk.
Doing
True,
some
good.
measurements here. Yeah, I think those two bears are in range. So if you would allow me, I want to draw a square.
Starting at what point?
Something like this.
What does that represent?
That's my entangle spell. So they're gonna have to make a strength save for me.
How big is it? Just area-wise?
13. Area-wise, hold up.
No, just tell me.
Area-wise,
and
it's
I'll-
this.
No, just tell me, and I will. Because you're drawing lines, and it's hard to move those lines.
Oh, okay. Well, area-wise, it's a 20-foot by 20-foot square. And then if you will move it over the both of them. Yeah. And they're gonna have to make a strength check.
Okay, the one thing the bears are good at. Two 14s.
Two 14s, they both pass. That stays there though, cause actually, you know what? I'm gonna break concentration considering it failed.
Okay.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Let me just.
Do you want to bake concentration on it?
Yeah, I want to break concentration on it.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to move that.
Remember, you can zoom in and zoom out with your mouse.
No, I know. I'm just like moving the camera around, but like.
Just grab the map and move where you want. Quick drag.
Yeah, I accidentally grabbed one of the tokens.
If you middle click to move, it won't grab tokens.
Yeah, if you click your scroll wheel. Does that end your turn, Truk?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
You want to
That's it.
move? Or no?
I wanna, let's say, move. Let me measure the distance real quick here. So over to here.
Okay. So
Everyone just abandoned Carper. Like, nah.
I got an idea actually. Hold up.
you
I but like this is the end of my turn already, so I can't do much.
first bear is gonna move there. Second bear is gonna walk up and try to mollywop you. A 5, I assume, doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Whiff and a miss. Back up to number 3.
Oh dear.
It's like, oh dear, I'm in danger. Nat 1s hits itself instead.
Hmm.
It takes 9 damage.
All right. I have a funny idea I could do, but like later.
For now, Carper, what do you want to do?
We strike. Pull out our handy dandy melee weapon.
Melee, yeah?
Who at thee?
On guard.
A 10.
10 hits.
Yep. And we get the stone strike. So 1d8 plus 3 and a 1d6. That is 10 damage. And it has to make me a strength save, DC 10, or else it gets pushed 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
Hey.
It's just shoved back.
No, if you don't mind, excuse me, pardon me.
Excuse-moi.
And that's everything.
Rander, what would you like to do as your party member is moving further away as the bears start to enclose on your position?
In that case, I think I'm gonna hop 5, 10, 15,
Closer to the bear, I see.
20. This one I have trust may perish. Call that a clean 25 there. And now that I'm up behind it, I whisper a little, draw a circle in the air with my staff, and then almost like it's the surface of a drum. I just swing my staff at it, and it transmutes into this tiny little wisp of similar sort of magenta energy. That's we'll call that his magic color. And it is going to zip towards the brain of the bear. I would love an intelligence save against my mind sliver cantrip.
Okay. 6.
6. That will fail. So what takes place is 1d6 psychic damage, 4 in this case.
You explode the brain inside of its skull as it just immediately kind of goes face up, blood spurting from its nose, then slumps against the ground dead.
Render sort of raises his staff and says, "It can be done, my fellows. Now to finish this." And that'll be my turn. Rip.
Okay. As it is the end of your turn, Eberwolf, what would you like to do?
Charge this one.
Good old mollywop smack.
Are you upset he stole your hunt?
That's a 7 to hit.
7 misses.
I might not seem supportive now, but just wait until I learn haste.
Considering you blew a chunk out of a bear like a shotgun shell, I'd say you're pretty supportive. So as you missed, does that end your turn?
I will attempt to skid under its feet and hide
Okay.
No.
as a bonus action.
I
No.
want you to roll me an acrobatics check.
Is 16.
You managed to slide underneath the middle of the bear. Now roll me a stealth check.
No, why'd you have to go under the bear?
12.
You managed to hide. The bear doesn't know where the fuck you went.
Don't go prone, don't go prone, don't go prone.
Man. Okay, this didn't work out well. Alright.
True.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Okay, yeah, going there avoids that, so alright. It's not as big of a problem as I thought. So I'd like to go over here and I'd like to cast Earth Tremor. Give me a dexterity save, please.
Where is your point of
DC
origin?
The point of origin is me. That's how Earth Tremor works.
Pretty sure it's a ranged spell.
No, it's a 10-foot emanation, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, let me.
Yeah, I see.
You
I
cause
see.
a tremor in the ground
I-
within range.
I just read the spell. Okay. So doesn't need it yet. Needs to make a save. Dexterity save, right?
Yeah, dexterity save.
18.
DC. It. Bruh.
Flat D20 roll. I
Both
don't know
of
what
them
you
are
want from me.
18? Both of them are 18? I'm in range of both.
Okay, Eberwolf, also give me a dex save.
No. Eberwolf is not in range.
He is underneath the bear. He is in range.
Okay. I was at the edge of the bear, so like.
Okay, so
Damn, but.
when we do like edges and stuff of spells, if it is at the edge of the bear and he is underneath the bear, half of his body is still getting hit with the spell. He is getting hit with the spell.
Okay. Anyway, so did both bears roll 18?
One bear rolled an 18. What's the other bear roll? Let's see. A 16.
16.
I got
Well,
a
I
6.
didn't know their dexterity was. I didn't know their dexterity was so cracked,
It
bro.
wasn't really. They have a +0. Eberwolf.
Alright. That's 1d6 bludgeoning and you go prone.
You mean to tell me a D20 has 20 sides?
So, plan backfires. All good. Things happen. Does that end your turn?
How much damage did you do to me?
1d6 bludgeon. Let me roll here, sorry. I forgot. So that's a 5
damage.
Now the funny
Luckily,
thing
I'm
is,
raging, so
True.
2.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
It is now the second bear's turn, who is dead. The first
He's
bear's
dead,
turn.
Skip.
First bear is going to move over to Taruk, completely ignoring the prone thing that is underneath it that it does not know is there. Taruk, oh well, it nat 20'd.
Bro, my luck today, Jesus.
Well, we'll see how much damage this does.
I remember one time I was like,
16
well,
damage.
this will...
16 damage. I'm down.
I believe it.
It is now back up to the third bear's turn, as he is going to run past you. Over here. Hey, Carper, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is.
He's like, fuck that shit.
A
Yeah, I
small,
guess
a small question.
Yeah, what's up?
So these are like huge, kind of 3x3 bears, right?
Yeah.
When one sort of falls down dead, does it create like a little bit of a situation?
It does create cover, yes.
Heard.
Yeah, whatever we need to do, we're getting schmoozhy with this one. We will strike. $23.
That hits.
Yes, indeed. And we get our sneak attack.
Nice.
$15. Number 1.
Good shit. Looks pretty hurt. Isn't dead yet.
Very scared.
Very scary.
But we do not have a bonus action or any bonus movement to get out of here.
Okay. Rander, as you saw your druid's plan kind of go shit up shit creek without a paddle, what do you want to do?
I would like to partially scale the side of the bear and kind of trench warfare style poke my staff over the top of it. And fire off. We've been haranguing number 1, right? That's the one.
Yep.
I am going to follow through with probably just another mind sliver on it. That'd be intelligence save. Better swing my magic moat.
9.
A 9. Another failure for how much psychic damage? Another clean 4. And before the end of my next turn, any save that it makes, or the first save, one and done, takes a D4 penalty.
Okay.
I don't know, I like to think it manifests as some kind of irritating noise in its mind.
I'd imagine it's just the Baby Shark song, and it blares at like max decibel and volume. It's like, oh fuck, ow! Why? Cursed by the Eldritch. So, Eberwolf, would you like to use your movement to stand up from being prone?
And from its blind spot, I will flail it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't use flanking rolls in this game, but
But I was hidden.
yes, that's what I'm just telling you I don't use flanking rules, but you are hitting, so you're rolling with advantage. But go ahead. So you hit.
That's 18 to hit.
Hit.
Nice.
Just for the future.
Or max damage, which is 12 damage.
Hey. Nice.
It's almost dead. As you crack against its rib cage, as you hear like a loud crunch as 4 of them break inside of its body, letting out a yelp and a scream.
Hmm.
Does that end your turn?
I will attempt to hide from it again.
Stealth check. Checks are free.
I would like to make
It's an 8. Probably don't.
No, it knows you're there. It felt that fucking rib cage break. It's like, oh god, there's something beneath me.
I'd like to make a free animal handling check. Please don't claw my face off.
Sure.
Wait, do I not get to make like a death save?
Not quite yet. It hasn't moved over to your turn yet.
Yeah, no, I think I made it angrier.
We're just doing
Brilliant.
this for shits and giggles. But now it is your turn. Roll me your first death save. D20.
Let me just DM this to you.
Yeah, you have advantage on death saves as a reborn, I know.
Hold up.
Why are you DMing that to me?
Oh, I thought we were doing hidden death save rolls.
I never said we were doing hidden death save rolls.
Should I reroll then?
No, the roll still counts. So you have one
Okay.
pass.
Now to the bears.
Yes, number 2 is dead. Number 1 is gonna try to fuck up Carper over here, who dared to piss it off. It
The
misses
bear.
completely with a 5, unless a 5 hits you.
No.
It just swipes and misses. Back up to 3, as 3 is gonna try to swipe you. 3 also misses with an 8. It is now your turn, Carper.
Hooray, we survived another day. Alrighty. We're gonna keep taking our cheap shots at number 1. 15, that'll hit. $13 damage.
You killed it.
Hey! That's what I'm talking about.
It slumps over with a...
I killed it. I killed it. As expected of some of my lineage.
It's like, oh god, I get to live. Oh, yay.
It's up to you, Rander.
Hmm. All right. With that being said, I like to sort of climb, summit the bear, standing on its back, and it says,
Surprised you don't have like a firebolt or something as a wizard.
I don't know. I thought I would try something different. Thought I would make my combined damage debuff, make that my bread and butter. Since I so far most of my stuff forces saves, as opposed to requiring attack rolls.
Fair enough.
So I thought save debuff would be nice, but regardless, time will test the build. I'll say, I might not knock it down. Well, that was a terrible way to start that sentence based on what I'm trying to do. I say, I might not knock it dead, but I can set you up. And so I would like to cast Grease on the space underneath Bear 3's feet.
Oh boy. How big is Greece?
I think it's just a 10 by 10.
Okay.
Double checking. Opening it up on my little app here. Yes, 10-foot square.
Okay, it's just greased now.
And so when it appears, it forces a dex save against the prone condition.
Nat 20.
Hey!
It said no.
So, yeah. Next time it risks that will be if it ends its turn there.
Anybody got any matches?
Standing for now. But yeah.
If I wasn't dead, I would have been able to cast something, but
That will be my turn. And I'll just say,
Everwolf,
no.
you're up.
Dead? You rolled like a nat 0?
nah, nah.
That's
I
worth
meant like
3
if I wasn't
failed
down.
death
I meant
saves.
if I wasn't down.
Like, you rolled a -1 on the die. How's that possible?
So, Everwolf, what you doing? Gonna
30.
slide on over. Do you have any matchsticks?
Fire bad. Fire scary.
I don't.
Besides, Cactus, we're not trying to ruin the furs. Do you know how much those sell on the market?
And as I run behind it, I'd like to attempt to hide.
Well, yeah.
Well, you're already hidden right now. 18 would hit. Roll that damage, buddy.
We're another 12 damage.
Beautiful.
Hey, you smack it dead. Upon smacking it dead, the bear topples over. Truk, roll me another death save.
Hmm.
D20. Truk.
Charuk is on
Yeah.
fire.
You there, buddy? Hello?
Ollie Ollie X and free. They're too
Yeah.
deep in the method. They actually passed out.
So, Truk, you there, bud?
Yep. Let me do the thing.
1d20, buddy. Let me see the roll. Let me see the roll.
You rolled a 3.14. Your die's edges all curved out. It's a perfect circle.
So, 17 then?
Yeah.
Second pass. Roll another death save. Unless someone wants to help him up.
I'm trying to help.
Medicine check, Carper.
And
Medicine,
My
my
turn.
specialty.
my turn would come up by then, right? So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I can
It's just free for all right now.
All right. Do you do like a restriction on how many people can roll to try something?
No, go ahead and do
I
it while I'm.
I usually do 2 people can roll to do something like this.
Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead and go first if you have some kind of specialty.
My bonus is decent, that's all.
Give me that medicine check, boy.
I'm just doing like Chest
Hey.
compressions. Like, I don't know
Oh.
what the fuck to do.
A total of 16.
You stabilize him. He's still unconscious, but stabilized.
Nice. All right. That being said, I'd maybe roll him onto his back. Maybe take off my backpack, put it under his head. Assuming that matters to the physiology of a Thrycreen. And say, well, it should be up in a while. I couldn't tell you exactly how long. Didn't get that deep into field medicine.
Would you all like to take a short rest then?
Oh, sure. I wouldn't
Oh,
mind.
short.
While you're taking a short rest, do you want to try to skin these bears and get the hides off, Carper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
roll
what
one of my
he's
hit
I've
die
heard
real
it.
quick.
Werewolf would too.
While the short rest
got-
is going on, you can feel free to roll or do something with your stuff. Specifically with the tools that talk about learning something, you can attempt to learn something by trying to do something, but there's no guarantee that you'll, craft it until you've gained the appropriate levels to start crafting one thing at a time. If that makes sense.
I got a 23, a 22, and a 10 for the 3 different bearers.
A 22, 23, and a 10. You manage to peel the bear skin off of 2 of them, and the last one gets so butchered up that you just kind of fuck it up completely.
Probably the catapulted one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he definitely blames the damage that was already there.
If I do something like my arcane recovery to get a spell slot, for instance, does that consume like my time on the rest where I couldn't do like a tool thing?
No.
Okay. Well, out
For
here also I don't.
you can attempt. So, specifically with Smith's tools, since you have proficiency, I'm going to allow you to roll 2d20 when trying to craft something, if that's what you're wanting to do.
Cool. In the case of the breastplate that I know how to make, this doesn't feel particularly like the time, so I might save that for later. But yeah, I do use the arcane recovery, so I'm refreshed, I should say.
I'm just wondering if you want to try to craft something to get like some experience.
I
Because
would say
each time that you attempt to craft something on a rest, right, you gain experience, which contributes to the level.
I see. Okay.
Think of the recipe as
thanks
like
for the reminder.
think of the recipe as like I know how to craft this thing always. I can do it anytime I want.
If I try to go outside of a recipe, though, is there like a penalty? Is it straight up disabled?
No, it's just the recipe is just a recipe. It's like a cooking recipe. I know how to make brownies, but do I know how to make peanut butter brownies? I can try. Might fuck it up, but I can try. For this, it's like, hey, I'm rolling to 2 d20s to see if I craft something, lands on a number, and then I roll a 1d20 in the background to see if you crafted it or not. Either way, you're still gaining the 3d10 experience.
Heard. All right, so in that case, I guess I'll try to forge for the supplies for like something sturdy enough to become a club.
I need you to roll. It's a magic chart, like a random, like 2d20.
2d20. Ah, okay. I'll roll that up. I got a 2 and a 2. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Do you craft it? Hey, you rolled high enough. You managed to gather up some materials of some like you find some swords that were nearby, like rusted up swords, some nails, and some pieces of rock, and you managed to create a mace.
Nice.
So, roll your 3d10, add that to your experience bar, and go from there.
16.
I'm just
Yeah,
picturing
my
you try to
rate.
go on this big quest to make a club, and you just keep making better and better weapons, and you're like, it's still not a goddamn club. How am I fucking this up?
Oh,
It's just a stick.
another +2 maul. This can't be happening.
So, Eberwolf, would you like to try to do some leather work?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a 1d10.
Three.
Okay, let's see, do you make it? No. You tried to make a backpack with some of the leather you found from bears. It didn't pan out, but you still got 2d20 experience out of it. Carper Price, would you like to try to paint something with the blood of the bears?
Fucking bear blood book, jeez. Yeah, we can try.
Performance check, buddy.
Performance. Oh no.
It's a daring medium.
Can I interest you in sleight of hand?
No, just performance.
What? 4.
You've made a bad painting that's only worth 1 copper piece. As you tried to paint the mirror of a river, it just is red. It's just a red square.
Yeah, I was gonna say it like comes out fucking splotch art.
With the short rest, normal short rest things, you can recover a bit of your hit points, and whatever else we'd recover on a short rest. You said you got yourself up with some hit point dice, Truk. As you wake up, you're like laying on the backpack of Randar as you went down from the bear.
Yeah, I'd say you're greeted by Render sort of standing over you with a cobbled, somewhat mace, or at least improvised construction mace in hand. He's going to hand that to you, Shork, and say, "You're in the market for something to bludgeon with. Maybe this might help."
No, I need a club.
Ah. Shoot!
It has to be a club or it doesn't work.
And I guess I would walk a little bit closer to Eberwolf and say, "Hey, you got any desire to crack some skulls?"
Hold out my flail, which is better than a mace at cracking skulls.
That's true. I just figured, I don't know, I've got my staff here, but it also helps to have a dagger in the back pocket in case, do I have to roll Arcana to know that the spell Heat Metal exists?
No. You're
Okay.
a goddamn wizard. You study shit. You know what you know it exists.
Yeah. In case someone, forces it out of your hand, that flail. Nice to have a backup.
Can I do anything with the herbalism kit?
So the herbalism kit is for gathering up herbs and stuff. I didn't make anything for the herbalism kit specifically, so it's based on what the herbalism kit normally does, which I can check.
Could I try finding like ingredients using the herbalism kit for potions, like improve my potion making?
Herbalism kit is for making medicine specifically and remedies. It can be used for making potions, but it's not what it's good at.
No, it has
No,
like
it was-
identify plants and like find plants type stuff.
Yeah.
So.
They were saying, could they use the herbalism kit's proficiency to help them find plants that would be
Roll
good
me
for the
a
potions?
nature check with a +2.
Okay, what check?
A nature check with a +2.
Okay, nature check with a +2. Let me check my sheet here. Okay, so that's a that's a 26.
Okay. So you managed to gather 12 herbs. You can spend 2 herbs to boost your success of a +1. So 2-to-1 conversion rate.
2-to-1 conversion rate. Huh. So I gotta ask, what kind of check does the you know, what kind of check does the potion making use? Like to
Making a
succeed on
potion
potion
requires
making.
a medicine check. So you would roll your medicine check. So essentially what you're going to do here is you're going to say, hey, I want to craft this potion. At the moment, I would
Okay.
say only stick to lessers right now, as you don't have the materials or requisite knowledge to handle anything higher. So
Understandable.
pick a lesser potion or a tonic. So pick a lesser potion and be like, hey, I want to try to, you know, craft this thing. And then you're going to roll me a medicine check, and you can use 2 herbs to equal a 1+ bonus to see if you can do it.
So let me check the lesser options here. Uh, Let me see here. So
Antifreeze, Apparent, Hypnotic Aura, Bone Plates, Bug Body, Awake,
yeah, I'm
Lure,
trying to
Dark.
think of what would be the most useful here. Question: do the other party members know about what potions can be made?
I mean, if you say something.
Not like
Come back.
like how to make the potions. They just know like what potions can be made.
Do you explain to them?
All right.
Unless they have the kit, they're probably not going to know.
Can make something for healing, something for armor, something to be able to, something to cover your body with, so you can eat up more hits.
I mean,
For right
I
now,
think
due to
getting
your
some
level,
healing would be pretty good considering you went down earlier.
so because it is how it is right now, every level gives you 1 potion guaranteeing that you can make. So the 4 lesser right now don't really apply until you've gained 4 levels. But right now you're just trying to make 1 potion.
One potion.
So pick 1 potion.
Let's do a.
Yep, for now, healing and survivability are your priorities.
I'm just trying to make something that will benefit the party the most. I feel like I should make a tonic instead. Uh, let's see. Hold up, I'm out of spell slots. Can I even make a tonic?
Nope.
Okay. So let me think. Think.
While you think of
Photosynthesis?
that,
Oh, yeah, I guess photosynthesis
Reminding,
is like the
any
obvious
potion can be
option.
thrown or drank. So any one of these effects can be pretty
Yeah.
useful.
Question: how long does the freezing last?
Until they thaw. Kind of
How long until they thaw, though?
that is dependent on where you are in the world.
Mm.
Are you in the cold climate? You in the warm climate? You in the temperate climate?
Okay. So let me see here.
It's kind of
Yeah,
like
I guess I'll just
asking.
make a
It's
photosynthesis.
kind of like
I'll just
asking,
make
when
a
does hypothermia
photosynthesis.
come into effect? Well, are you wet and cold? So which potion you going for?
Just give me a photosynthesis.
Okay. So, you want to try to do a photosynthesis? It's going to be a medicine check. Do you wish to burn any
Medicine check.
herbs at this time before you roll to try to boost your output?
Let me check my medicine stat here. I wanna burn 8 herbs.
So, +4.
+4. So that's a +4 +3. That's a +7.
Roll your d20.
Hold up. So that's a 22.
Okay. You have managed to create a photosynthesis potion. So, increase your experience amount by a 1d20.
Oh.
You
4.
gained 4 experience out of 300.
That. This is gonna take a while.
You've been doing a lot of resting.
The tools are
Are we
more
gonna-
like a long-term goal right next to your leveling goals.
Are we gonna actually butcher the bears for meat or just skin them?
You could. Does anyone want to try to do that?
Yeah, I would.
Roll me a nature check.
Bear meat's all tough. Ew.
Natural 20.
Big.
Okay. 1 minute. You create 45 raw rations.
Ooh.
Do you wish to try to cook them?
If you so much as stack a couple logs together, prestidigitation a la Kazan, could have a fire on our hands.
I got an idea,
Oh yeah?
but like I don't think we have the resource to pull off said idea.
And what's that?
Salt and lots of it.
That
I-
way you need a chef's tool set for cooking.
I have a tinderbox.
No, tinderbox is for creating flame. That's
He's
what a
wanting-
tinderbox does.
He's wanting to dry the meat, make jerky,
Yeah.
or salt bake. You could just cook the meat normally and make rations. It'll
Alright.
require a survival check, though,
Mm.
from one of you, and only one of you.
I can
I'll
assemble.
take the heat if no one's good at it.
Can we still use the help action to give advantage?
Are you proficient?
Yes, actually.
In survival.
Yes.
Big.
Then you could.
All right.
I have a
Whoever is
+3
cooking,
to
I'm
survival.
helping them.
Who's cooking? Everwolf, are
Bro,
you
who's
Is-
cooking? Let him
Is
cook,
anyone
bro.
better than a +3? If
I'm
not,
better
then
than a
yes.
+3, but I'm gonna use my proficiency to help you.
Well, I'm also proficient, so I can help you.
Okay, I cooked that. Is this metagaming?
No.
Okay. Let me roll then.
Met her game, I hardly know her.
23.
You managed to cook all 45 rations. In the process, you now have 45 meat rations that will spoil in 1 week.
Woo!
45 meat rations. Okay, we gotta Start eating up, boys.
That sounds like
It's been 1 week, so it's
Yeah,
good.
Every day
Good first aid.
consumes
I'm like-
1 ration. Well, sorry.
Gotta
Yeah,
sell
I'm gonna
those babies on the market.
Every long rest consumes 1 ration. Sorry.
I can
I mean, as a celebration, I feel like we could just eat one ration for each of us right now. Why not?
I'm down for that.
So as you have your celebration feast of bear meat rations, as you are taking your
41.
short rest on the side of the road, we will end session here.